What's up, everybody? It's Rachel Sandler. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be reacting to Barrett Wilbert Weed belting a bunch of stuff. Should be fun. So, as always, if you enjoy my videos, do me a favor, subscribe to my channel, find me on social media, and here we go. A shame that you can't see her in that video, but sounds pretty good. Nice, solid, strong belt. Has some vibrato. That also sounds pretty good. Nice and open. Her jaw was potentially a little bit tense, but I mean, to belt all the way up there, she may literally need that much space. So sounds pretty good to me. Now, I don't know if they actually are performing live at these live on the Today Show performances. I don't know if those are pre-recorded or not, but sounds okay to me. Ooh. Okay, so I may be thinking that maybe her anatomy makes it so that she does need to open that wide, because that was such a beautiful, relaxed belt. And did you hear how it started straight tone and the vibrato came in? I also really loved on the word kill. It was just really, really nice and easy vocal production. Let's listen to that again. Kill. I like her vibrato there. It's just so nice and even. It's beautiful. See, when I do it, my mouth is so tiny that for her, I can't even get my jaw all the way open. But yeah, that sounds beautiful. Okay, so this version of the same song still strong. I think the other one is just a better balance in the chest mix. I guess it's a mix. There's got to be like a little bit of head tone in there, but this one felt maybe a little bit more screamy than the other one. But still solid and still looks relaxed. Her tongue and her jaw look good in this. He thinks he can run away. Okay, so that one sounded good. Now, for that one, she was definitely using more straight tone than she had in some of the others. Sometimes straight tone can be used when somebody is not able to vibrate. In order for them to get a nice clear sound, they have to keep it in straight tone. I don't know for her if that is kind of what was happening or not. It seemed pretty relaxed. Let's just go back and listen to it one more time. Behave. That sounds good with the vibrato. And she has vibrato in the word you. I mean, it sounds good to me. That was a lot of straight tone for me. I would have liked to hear a little bit more vibrato in that, but it still feels like it's a pretty open sound. See, for that, same thing. She's doing a lot of straight tone on the big notes. Now, I don't know what this video is trying to prove. Like that she's had some vocal damage over the years. I mean, I know that has been a big controversial discussion over Barrett of, what's been going on with her voice. Do I think that it could use a little bit more flexibility and vibrato and dynamic contrast in some of this newer stuff? Yeah, maybe. I personally prefer a little bit more vibrato, a little bit more color instead of like, okay, I can only be big and loud up here. But it's really hard from these little clips to tell if the way she's singing this is because it was a choice or it was the only option. And that is a really important point to keep in mind, guys, especially if you are listening and critiquing other musical theater singers, or if you are a musical theater singer yourself. I am a big advocate of having options. So if you only have the option to do a big straight tone belt because you can't figure out how to do anything else, that's when I would say, okay, well, go in and try some different stuff, work with a voice teacher, try to expand the types of registrations that you have available to you at any given point. So if you're up on a higher, more belty note, be able to full belt it with straight tone, full belt it with vibrato, or mix it. Same thing with vibrato and with straight tone. To have those 4 options available to you is great. With Barrett, what we're seeing a little bit of is this consistency of straight tone and big, loud, in-your-face dynamic. Now, I don't necessarily think that that's a problem, and for the most part, it's not sounding unhealthy or screamy to me, maybe little bits and pieces at times, but what I'm more wondering about is this the only thing she's able to do? Or does she have the ability to do other stuff? Now, I know the answer from seeing her do all sorts of songs that at one point or another, she has had dynamic contrast. She can access her mix. She can access her belt. So I guess the question is, has her voice undergone some damage that prevents her from being able to now access those different types of registrations and tones? I'm not sure. It's really hard to tell from these little snippets, but it's just kind of some food for thought. All right, let's continue. See, like, when they're showing these older clips, I'm like, is that supposed to be the better clip and the new clip is supposed to be the worst damaged clip? Like, I don't really know. That last clip, it doesn't really show too much vocally, especially that scene is it's supposed to be kind of scream yelling and all over the place anyway. So I don't know if that is really good representation of the best or most healthy singing. I'm just not sure. See, for me, her jaw seems like it's a little bit hyperextended there, which can lead to some tension. A lot of times singers do that to compensate. If they're having issues in one technical area, they'll start to create tension in other areas. But once again, I don't know. It kind of seems like her anatomy makes it so that she can drop her jaw that much without negatively impacting the sound. So I think it just depends. Now, see, that one felt a little bit shouty to me, and at the end, I didn't really love how when she came off of it was like kind of a quasi run, or a riff, but as she was doing it, her jaw was creating the individual pitches. Let's go back and just watch that again. We want runs or melismas or riffs or whatever you want to call them. We want them to come internally, not really externally. Sometimes little adjustments will happen on the outside. But if you start to do like a little teeny tiny click for every single note, that's when I like to reassess a little bit. Now, the big belty note felt a little bit under pitch, but she was actually able to access that chest mix as she went higher, and she kind of popped into it's a mix, still chest dominant, but adding a lot more head tones in there. When she did that, I actually liked it more. Hold on, let me rewind. When she went up for the word machine, I liked the vibrato up there. I don't know. That may have also just been a breath support kind of thing. Like I was feeling like maybe the breathing was a little bit frantic, so it wasn't quite as controlled. The who's there was really nice. The top note maybe feels a little shouty. It was like the vibrato wanted to come in, but was having a little bit of trouble and being a little bit glitchy. Like, see, that's a nice who's there, who's there. I like those little flutters. That felt nice and open. I like that. Ooh, I like that riff. And that was nice. See, for that felt like a use of straight tone that was completely appropriate, and it also was so in tune. See, that note actually felt really nice. What I didn't love is the breath. I saw her shoulders completely come up, which means her breath was not as low as it could have been. And it was, that could have more positively impacted the tone, but I thought it sounded really nice there. Okay, like I can't even hear what's going on. There's just too much like actual screaming going on for me to tell what's happening with the belt. Oh, that's the end. Okay, cool. That ended more abruptly than I thought. Okay, great. So cool video to react to. I'm not really sure. Somebody put this video together, and this is one of the videos I see reacted to a bunch. So I thought it'd be a good one to try because I do like that it's a compilation and you get to hear a lot of stuff. I'm not actually sure that I understand what the person who put the video together was trying to prove. This whole thing about Heather's, I mean, are they trying to say that her belt really suffered after that? To me, it seemed inconclusive because there were times that I liked and disliked the belt both before and after. For me, it just felt like a matter of circumstance. What song was she singing? Where in her range was she? Like, I felt like there were a lot of factors, but to me, it did not feel like the factor was her ruining her voice during Heather's. Now, if people are saying she ruined her voice after Mean Girls, I don't know. I would have to hear new stuff, but at the end of the day, she definitely has a good grasp over what notes she should be belting, when she should flip into a mix. And by no means am I saying that I could do this any better. That's a big thing that keeps coming up in the comments. Everyone's like, well, if you're saying she can't do it, then you show us how to do it. Like, not my job, guys. My job is to just react pedagogically and technically to the singing that I am presented with. And overall, I think that Barrett is a fabulous singer. I think that sometimes she has one of those voices that when something goes wrong, it's more obvious, if that makes sense. I feel like some singers are able to kind of hide their vocal flaws, or the vocal flaws that they have are not as evident. With Barrett, where it seems to come up is this inability to create the vibrato. And I'm not even saying that she's unable to do it. You know, it could completely be a choice, but at least in the room, there are times when I would prefer that she used more vibrato, or maybe relax the muscles in the jaw just a little bit more. And I'm not sure if it's because of a technical inability at that given moment in time, or if it's a choice, or whatever the case. These are just the things that I'm hearing. Overall, I still really respect her as a singer and an artist and an actor and what have you. And it's very fun to hear her sing all these different songs and all these different occasions. So that is my reaction to Barrett. Hope you guys enjoyed. As always, if you enjoy my channel, do me a favor and subscribe, like, comment. You always do. So thanks for that, guys. And you can also find me on social media, on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube, all at Rachel Sandler Music. And you can listen to my podcast on any podcast player or aspiringartistpodcast.com. All right, guys, that's all I got for you today, and I will see you at the next one. Bye.